Hello, today I'm going to do a study with me. Yeah, I'm doing it because I need to study. My skin isn't great at the moment. I've been tackling it with all these skincare by Hiram recommendations, but apparently they take a few weeks to work. But I've called up the doctors and should get some prescription skincare soon, which would be good to get rid of this. And when I was about to turn the camera on and start filming this right now, I nearly picked up the concealer that I've got here. By the way, it's a very good concealer. I nearly picked it up and put it on just to film this because the fact that YouTube in a way is like selling yourself and advertising yourself as a product, that's not lost on me. And I feel that if I'm not wearing makeup in a video, or if my skin's not looking great, then it will get less views. And to be honest, maybe it could get less views because of that. Something to think about. I don't know where I'm going with this. I feel like I was going to make some sort of deep point about it, but yeah, I have spots at the moment. That's it really. Anyway, I'm going to revise vector calculus today. I've got a first sit in vector calculus. I think it's the 24th or 26th of August, and it's going to be like 48 hours to do it. And yeah, so that one needs quite urgent revision. And I also have to do a first sit in my philosophy of science module, and that should be fine. I'm not as worried about that one. I actually did okay in it, but I was offered the opportunity to do it as a first sit and I thought, yeah, okay. So I'm going to do that to try and get a super good grade in philosophy of science. And the very first sit I did for vector calculus wasn't great at all. So yeah, hopefully we can make a big improvement on that. And today I'm just going to hopefully finish the first problem sheet and move on to the second. My current sort of revision strategy is do all these problem sheets, do the past papers, yeah, that's it. Try and understand everything I'm doing, if there's any past papers, because at university you're only given access to past papers from the last 3 years usually, and that comes as quite a shock to many GCSE and A-level students who have had years and years and years of past papers, like literal decades of past papers. So you really have to focus on understanding the content more because you don't have that much to go off as well. But yeah, that's me monologuing. I'm going to try and keep this chilled, but I don't know how chilled and aesthetic I can be. But yeah, I've got a snack. I have a bag of crisps, because I'm not that healthy a person. Wow, I just do not look good today, do I? Yeah, bag of crisps. I love crisps. That is my shameful secret. And yeah, I should stop monologuing and procrastinating and get started with this.
I should have stayed at home, 'cause right now I see all these people that love me, but
Obviously here I was just making some notes and stuff and doing a problem sheet on vector calculus. And yeah, first of 9. That's my pencil case, it's so cute. Having my snack to reward myself for finishing a problem sheet. Well done me. And these are the notes that I made back in January for the module, so I'm using those. I'll be your biggest fan and you'll be mine, but now I'm no artist. But also apparently we're going for an Indian at 8. I'm in my pyjamas, so it's like 7:30 now. Cool, isn't that a transformation? I just put this nice cardigan on and some culottes. Before I leave, I want to talk about what vector calculus is, why it's important, and yeah, stuff like that. So Vector calculus it's a bit what it sounds like. It's calculus with vectors, so we're doing integration over surfaces and volumes and things like that. There's a lot of parametrizing things. You know, there's a lot of turning things into different things to make it easier to compute. And yeah, and vector calculus is a really important module. I didn't like vector calculus when I was studying it in the autumn term, but I think that's because I didn't like the lecturer or the lectures. I thought he went really fast and he didn't record the lectures, and I missed one for, I don't remember, I missed a lecture for whatever reason, and I had no idea what was going on. I found it really difficult to catch up even after reading the notes and things. I thought he went really fast, and although I wasn't a fan of vector calculus first, lately I've been on LinkedIn and I've been seeing people like posting their degree results. You know, it's like delighted to say that I have achieved a first class, or they'll be like delighted to say that I have achieved a 2-1 with a first in my dissertation. Well done if you did that, by the way. Usually stuff like that gets me down, but it was motivating me a bit this time. Like thinking, oh, I want to do well too. And I know that vector calculus is going to be really important for next year because we also cover something called index notation and tensors, and those things are really important in relativity and electromagnetism, and I'm taking those modules next year. So I'm a bit more motivated to do well in vector calculus. I would have to do extremely well in vector calculus to get my grade up to where I want it to be. It's not impossible, but I am going to have to work quite hard, I think. But yeah, currently I'm feeling motivated for it, so I'm going to try and cash in on that and wish me luck with it. But yeah, so that's it really. I'm trying to get back into maths, I think, because I've been studying maths. It's been very full on as a degree. I haven't enjoyed all my maths modules. I mean, I've enjoyed a lot of them, but you know, some of them I haven't as much, like vector calculus. I've been trying to get myself back into maths, get rediscover my natural interest in maths, because obviously I had 1 or 2 modules I didn't enjoy this year. Vector calculus was one of them, and you know, it was for the reasons I said. You can get a bit caught up in that. I think it's important to remember why you're studying this, why you like studying this. So I have been trying to get back into the swing of things with maths. I don't want to like get maths interest burnout. So I've been watching some interesting maths videos online, and I'm feeling, you know, I'm just feeling overall a bit more optimistic about it. But yeah, so we're going to try and crack on with this vector calculus module and do well in it, and yeah, that's a goal at least. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, so I imagine that will be it from me today. Sorry about that being cut short. I had no idea we were going out for something to eat. My sister's been trying on wedding dresses today because she's getting married. I mean, obviously that's why she's trying on wedding dresses, not just for the fun of it. They only allowed 3 people in with her, so my mum and my grandma went, and then I let my sister go. Yeah, I guess it's kind of to celebrate her picking a wedding dress and stuff, so yeah. And yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.